Alright, so this is kind of like the worst spot to cut a tree. I cleared it the best I could. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Try to get some better angle. So I'll block the view, but what I'm going to do is a plunge cut, and I'm going to see if I can follow it with the wedges more safely. I cleared as much there as I could so I can block. But we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. one on the other side of the tree. I kind of figured she was going to turn, but what I was trying to do was to get it to fall in there. But that's good there. Actually, I'd rather prefer it there because it's gonna be easier to clean up. There was a weird bend and twist on it, and I didn't quite cut right here, so I gotta sharpen my chain for sure for the next job. But everything looks good. What happened here? Oh, yeah, okay, I see what I did. Yeah, so I did an involuntary sizwheel. Rookie mistake there. But I should have taken more time clearing all this. So yeah, so I figured when I cut it here, the trigger would have let go. That's why I didn't let go. Okay. My poor, this thing's getting a beating. Look at that. Look at that. She's taking a beating. $18 for these things, too. 18, yeah. But it's down, okay. Didn't go where I wanted. I wanted it there. But I guess what it did, what I was afraid of, was it killing this tree, which is dying. But that tree there, I'll probably have to take that one down at some point anyway. But I was hoping for it to go there. But I guess there was enough stuff hung up in here because I didn't want to climb the ladder to cut it all out. But I guess what it did is that plus my bad cutting. That's embarrassing. But you see, you know, sometimes guys, you have that kind of a day. This is like my first big tree of the season. So you got to cut me a little slack. But it all worked out. Fell on my rope though, but that's good. Now I gotta take a little bit of break and I'm gonna clean it up. Good.